what up? Today Darkhammer tutorial, alright? So, yeah. Your wrists. You should always be stretching your wrists if you're gonna do floats or if you're just gonna dance. Whatever you do when you dance, you should be stretching. But since we're doing Darkhammers today, you're gonna really want to stretch your wrists and to be really comfortable on one hand at a time, you know. So do what you gotta do. Do what I'm doing if you want. It works for me. Everyone has their different way of stretching. Alright guys, so after you're stretched and you're warmed up now, we're going to just go over some drills before you're actually gonna start on the Darkhammers. Because most likely, you're gonna have a really strong dominant hand, like me, it's my right, but your left hand is gonna be pretty weak. You won't be able to stab, like, that's what you're really gonna wanna work on. So, obviously, right hand, you're good, right? So, to begin with, you just wanna, I don't know how weak your left arm is gonna be. Like in the beginning, my left arm was really, really weak, so you can just start with like a turtle and then start to move out from that until you can have just one, like until you can balance with your less dominant hand, alright? So just practice that. So other good drills besides just balancing with your less dominant hand is you can just keep your hands close together about a shoulder width apart. And you can start on your less dominant hand. So you're going to stab on your left, depending, or right, on your less dominant hand. And from there, you're just going to, like turtles, you're just going to switch to your right hand. And it might be really hard to switch back, but if you can, do that. But you want to be starting on your less dominant hand. Okay, so now you can balance a little bit on your left arm, on your less dominant hand, sorry. And you can do a couple of switches. So now what you're gonna do is, after you can do those drills, so this might take about a week, maybe 2 weeks of training. So you wanna start this time on whichever hand you want. It really doesn't matter. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stab here, and then you're gonna touch, switch, touch, switch, touch, switch, touch, switch, touch, switch, touch. Alright. Also for that last drill I just told you with the switch and touch, you want to be doing that not too fast, as slow as possible. Like, you're not going to be going super slowly, but you don't want to be rushing it, and you just don't want to be going switch, touch, like that, alright? You just want to be going really slowly so that you can develop the strength and the balance. But now that you can do those drills, this is where it gets pretty hard, and you might want to wear shoes because it's basically trial and error. So what you're going to do is that, like the switch and touch, the last drill I just showed you, well, you're just going to do this, but you're going to try, like, not to touch, right? You're just going to switch and not touch. Switch and not touch. Switch and not touch. Switch and not touch. Just to get that hand in the air, you know? And why I'm telling you to wear shoes is that if you're just starting this drill, if you haven't done it before, you might bash your foot on the ground, and if you're not wearing shoes, that'll really hurt. So you guys can do all three of those drills. You can do the switch and touch without touching, so you can do that without touching. It's kind of like a drill you can do, kind of for jackhammers also. You can just go here, and you can just practice just hopping. Alright guys? And do that on your dominant hand first, because on your weaker hand, you won't be able to do it. Like, I can hardly do it right now. As you guys can see, I can barely do it. And you can use your other hand for support as well, but that'll just get you used to the hopping motion. Alright? So practice that for a bit. So now that you can do everything I showed you, this is where really you just do the Darkhammer. What you want to do is that, because it's harder to push up, right? If you have a bent arm, it's harder to push up than it is to push to the side. For the first few Darkhammers you're gonna do, you're gonna want to hop from side to side instead of up and in a circle. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna start over here and just gonna hop to the side. Alright? And I don't mean like you're gonna hop from one end to the other, but you're not gonna just, alright? You're not gonna stay on the spot. You're gonna really push, alright guys? The first impact of hopping like this and landing, it'll hurt your wrist a little bit, so you gotta stretch like you really have to. And the trick is, you're gonna hop like this, and for now you're gonna keep your hand really low, maybe scrape the floor with your nails or something so that you can slide. And what you're gonna do is that really low, you're just gonna push, keep that hand nice and close, land, and keep this hand right here, and then push right here. Just keep it nice and close, alright guys? Because we're not gonna get into the cool hands in the air type stuff yet, alright guys? So you have the basic Darkhammer concept of pushing side to side, and you're gonna really keep that hand low and close. You're not gonna be bringing it up or anything. After you do that, it's only a question of strength. You have the balance, obviously, if you can do that, and it's just your body getting used to the motion. And this part will take, like, it's just a matter of how much you dance, like how much you're gonna be working on your Darkhammers. It's just, it changes for every person, right? How fast they can learn to move, how fast they can clean everything up. But basically in the end, you're gonna just, after you can hop like this, it's just, you're gonna start experimenting. So now guys, I basically taught you how to do Darkhammers. I'm just gonna demonstrate like Darkhammers in a set. I'm just gonna do like a little set combo thing. And then after that, I'm just gonna clear up really quick how to do Darkhammers in a circle, because it's harder than to do it on the spot, but it's not that complicated, especially if you can do the thing where you hop from side to side. Then Darkhammers in a circle should come pretty easily. Saw how it was like the Darkhammers, but I put my hands up, and it's just practice. I did a little circle, but it was really slowly. And I don't know if you guys want like a really fast circle, like physics or something, where he just goes like a crazy maniac in a circle. And I don't know. I don't know if I can really do that, but like I never tried or anything. But to me it looks like, it's just basically the same thing that I told you guys about the switching, but in super fast motion. And if you want to be turning clockwise, you want to be pushing like double what you're pushing with your right, and then hopping on the spot with your left, double with your right. So you want to be going push like that with your right, and then push up, straight up without turning with your left, and then push right again, push up, push right again, push up, push right again, push up. Okay, do you guys know what I mean? I'm not sure. I was probably really unclear right there. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. It was like 10 or 11 minutes. I didn't think it would take that long, but it did. So I'm not going to tell you to subscribe because I don't post regularly. I just post when I think I should just make a video. So just like the video if you liked it. Don't like it if you don't like it. But I hope this really helped. If you have any questions, just leave a comment or inbox me on the YouTube inbox thing, and I'll try to get back. But Hope this video helped. Space Invaders crew, London, Ontario, Canada. Peace, guys.